Ren and Chris Webby are back with another banger on their Inpatient collab, and this one is called Madhouse.
That's right. We're about to go to the loony bin, Arkham Asylum.
Have you ever been to the Looney Bin?
No.
Have you ever been like,
What's the term? Like being 5150'd? I think that's what they call it.
I don't know. Have you ever, you've never been in like a on a watch or like in a
No.
psychiatric
Hold? No.
Never.
Why? I mean, is that something you want to tell us?
No, that's just shocking to me, dude.
I mean, I've been in jail multiple times, but they never put me on a psychiatric hold.
I've never been on one
'Cause
either.
I'm crazy like a fox, not crazy like a loon.
Yeah, they almost put me in one because they were like, this dude just won't stop beating his meat.
Yeah, I figured they had to like duct tape oven mitts to your hands.
Yeah,
and you're still like, whoa.
But no, I'm really excited for this one. Is this their last song on the collab?
I don't know.
Because they've been just putting them out.
That is right.
That's crazy. This actually just dropped an hour ago, so we are fresh off the press. We might not drop this for a couple of days or something. But we are watching it right after it dropped. Before we start, guys, if you don't know who we are, you've been sleeping, man. I'm Paper Chase.
And it's the one and only Diamond Don Juan. And we are back with another reaction just for you.
Well, let's stop the yapping. Let's get to the rapping. And
yeah, let's dive in.
Attention all inpatients. There's been an escape. Everyone back to your fucking cells now.
Yo. See, me and Ren came to bring the place down. Off in this madhouse, I make my way round. My marbles all gone, they lost and ain't found. This rubber room's home, the hall's my playground. We them loony bin prisoners full of piss and the vinegar and plans to make it up the perimeter. So I left the guard's throat slit to steal his outfit and slipped away quick and dipped out with the visitors.
With the visitor past the guards bypass alarms, master class escape artist flipping the light switch, pandemonium hits. It's sick boy in the web, real twisted kids that grew up to misfits, but shocks the shoe fits, so we cook up hits for mad lunatics. Cause a sick world needs some sick music, and the sick boy Webby we do produce it.
All guards report.
the beat is insane.
It's so interesting because like when I saw the, music video come in, I was like, yeah, this art choice, like the cartoon style is very interesting. It was giving me vibes of like old school Disney or like those Betty Boop like cartoons. And then the beat came in and it's got this like crazy, like kind of old school feel. You know what I mean?
And it's got all like the horns. And
exactly.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. And I love the storytelling. Like, we're both suckers for storytelling. Like we can get into a vibey, catchy song, but we love a good story in a song. And this is such a fun one. The last one was so much fun. It's just got to be so interesting. I wish I could be a fly on the wall in the room when they write this music.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is like one of those situations where you can tell you get two creative people in a room together that are just inspired. And I remember having moments of like writing with other people, and there's like this, with them, they obviously have like a good like relationship and back and forth, like you can just tell. But there's always a little bit of, I don't even know if competitive is the right word, but it's like when you're sitting there across from somebody, you're writing something. I just know like Black Pegasus and I used to write together, and I would have something. I'm like, oh yeah, this is cool. I like where this is going. Then he'd be like, okay, this is what I've got so far. And then I just wad up the paper and throw it up against the wall and just be like, fuck, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got to go back to the drawing board because, I just didn't feel like it lived up to that. And, you know, it feels like there's that creative energy bouncing off of each other where you just get inspired by the other person.
Yeah, I feel like they have really good synergy. They probably
just get your synapses firing. And
Yeah.
sometimes it's just like having that other person to like bounce ideas off of. And, you know, you hear what they've got and you're like, oh shit, I like the direction that that's going. And then it, you know, maybe helps you get past your little bit of writer's block or just, you know, gives you a little bit of momentum for what you're looking to do. I mean, it's just impressive to see the two of them get together and bang this out.
Absolutely. Well, let's get back into it. I'm excited to see where the story
Now,
goes.
this is not a fucking drill.
So everybody
That beat's
gather
crazy.
round. It's the greatest show in town. And when the voices get too loud, just come on down.
Welcome to the Madhouse.
Trapped in the cell inside of myself, so bar for bar, I outbar, bar low health, I feel nothing, I just wanna feel something, let me demonstrate my method of spontaneous combustion, I'm busting, concussed with adrenaline rushing, pick up the whole raw bench press like it's nothing, fuck 'em, struck up a cut, head bottom, where's the buttons on this straight jacket, Webby?
We done blue screwed impatience, we twisted impatient, gifted with skills, afflicted with greatness, both a bit sick and shit is contagious. That's why we're locked in cells down in the basement. And they ain't never seen no kind of shit like Brandon Webby did it. All you other rappers gotta find a way to level with it. Someone crack a window, we about to let the devil in it. Cause we don't run from the madness, we revel in it.
Run for your
Damn.
fucking lives. They've taken over.
So everybody gather round. It's the greatest show in town. And when the voices get too loud, just come on down.
Well, I'm the king of prescriptions, a compound pharmacy. So place your bets, what side effects will you get? It's all mystery.
The doctor says he'll cure me with all these magic pills. They say these meds gon' fix my head, but I don't think they will.
Yeah, I still qualify as mentally ill.
Me too, get the meds and I'll snort them with the bill.
Web chill, you gotta stop acting like a heathen. Plus you know the shit'll hit harder if you eat them.
Either way it's cool, Rand, really I don't give a fuck. Let's run them up till they lock us back up.
Fuck that, bad luck, cause I'm fast as fuck, no catching up. They won't see me back in
I
court.
heard that. Fuck it, I'm lost, my mind's manic. Fried frantic, I'm cooked, sly and dynamic.
If the world burns, fuck it, we're doing it live, damn it.
Till we go down like the band on the Titanic.
That was fire. I don't want to ruffle any feathers here, but it does leave me to ask, do you think this video or the last video they used any AI to help create it?
You mean like the art in it? Just like
Yeah.
the cartoon? Yeah, it's possible.
Because the last one, I feel like that there was I've seen some stuff like that was pretty.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'm just wondering. I'm just curious. I mean, you know.
I mean, I don't know why that would ruffle feathers. I guess, like, you know, obviously.
Well, if somebody like if a artist that people know and love did it, and they're like, oh, you think that,
yeah.
you know. So I don't want to offend anybody when I say
Mhm.
that. I'm just curious.
Yeah, I think it's entirely possible.
Yeah, because
Especially with how quickly they turn, it seems like they turned the project out and were able to produce all the videos. It's, you know, entirely possible that was part of it.
some of those bars were insane, dude.
Yeah, I definitely love the like wordplay dynamics that they were doing back and forth, and just like, you know, the flow for both of them
Mm-hmm.
was just, it's been peak just throughout this whole project.
Yeah, I mean, so that it's hard for me to like right now in this moment, like remember all the other songs and the word plays and which one was my favorite. Like, 'cause I liked all of them for different reasons. Like, I know Tarantula, there was some bars in there that I was like, this is insane. This one was just like so fun, and it was kind of cartoony. I don't know if I could just not just the video, but just the whole, like, even their voices felt animated and felt like fun, and you know what I mean? Like they were having fun with it, and some of the bars and the wordplay were just top tier.
Yeah, that's what I get from the sense of this. It's just like, hey, let's just basically exercise our creative muscles, like from the standpoint of like storytelling. Let's just come up with a crazy story. Let's, you know, come up with crazy wordplay and flow, and then the beat is just, you know, wild. Like, it's just totally unexpected. I'm like, where did that come from? Which this brings up so many questions for me, because it has me pondering, like, you know, a lot of times you will have ideas that you're banking when you're in that creative state, and you're just sitting down and you'll like have a notebook and there'll be tons of ideas. and you know, you're working on them. It's like, oh, I had this idea for this song with this theme around it. It's not completed. It's just like a very basic structure, maybe, you know, a verse or some like bars that are kind of disjointed but kind of fit the theme. And it's like, I don't know if this is the time and place, but it's an idea. You just kind of give it a skeleton, and then, you know, you go throughout your day, and then another idea arises, whatever, you know, and over time, you've just got a notebook filled with all these different ideas. Some of them will never be used. Some of them you take pieces of, you know, oh, this will go perfect. Here, I had that one verse, you know, that would be perfect for this. And then I'm wondering about like some of these beats, for those just like sitting there, just like, I'm working on this beat, or I have this beat, and like trying to think of like what would be the appropriate, you know,
That
song
beat
to
was
use
like
it on.
pretty crazy. I don't know. You know, it's one of those beats where it's like, because I know like Ren produces his own stuff. Chris Webby, he doesn't produce, I don't think, right? I don't know.
I don't know if he does.
Either way, like that was just so unique and so cool. And I think that's what added to what I was saying before, like that cartoony feel, just like
Yeah,
that
exactly.
fun, wild, zany, like just like a crazy escapade of shit.
Yeah, and a
you
crazy
know?
concept. And if you have some information, like let us know. We just saw this posted, so we just jumped right into the reaction. No research, because
Why would we do that?
Why would we do that?
Yep.
And yeah, I'm very curious, because it's got me wondering, you know, obviously it's like, to me, the inspiration was like in the old time, like kind of swing music era, and like taking that and like, what if I use that sound to create a modern beat? But again, that feels like that could be one of those things that gets like shelved, and it's like, I don't know when's the appropriate time to use this. Like, what do I even do with this?
That's a good
And
question.
then you're sitting
Yeah,
down and you're like, hey, you know, let's think of a concept for a song.
could be.
You know,
Who
and then you're
knows?
going through beats and like, oh, that's it, that's the one.
Mhm.
Or sometimes it's just like a beat will inspire you. You'll hear a beat and automatically it's like, oh, this is emotional. It is bringing up feelings of, you know, whatever, you know, love or family, or, you know, this is a crazy escapade.
Well, I know every artist kind of has a different method of how they like to do things. You know, like the most traditional way. This is how I typically would write a lot of my songs, is like you find the beat first and then you write the lyrics over it. Then there's other artists who just write lyrics and then they go looking for the right beat for it. You know, and everybody
Yeah.
does different. I feel like I've read some of you guys saying that like Ren kind of does it at the same time, like both.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
don't know.
I think a lot of times when I was writing, it would work that way, but also I would just write all the time. So I would just have like, you know, but oftentimes I would hear a beat and it would inspire me. And even like when we were freestyling, it's like, you know, there, you just hear a beat and it's like, it brings up a certain emotion.
Yeah.
And then I go down a certain pathway just because I'm like inspired by the beat. It's like very informative.
Yeah, back when I was younger and I was doing more of just like straight like underground like hip hop, like really simplistic stuff. Like I wouldn't say like boom bap, but like pretty like
Yeah.
A-B verses, just really simplistic stuff. I would be able to write all day because it's like, you know, you kind of have this simple flow in your head. Then when I started trying to like, when I got older and I was trying to just make like hits and stuff, like to get the streams and stuff, that's when I started like, because the beat is everything.
Yeah.
You know, the beat is everything. But that's what I love about Ren's music, is like sometimes some of his beats are like wacky and weird, and obviously his lyrics sometimes are like super introspective, and like he knows writing them. Like this isn't gonna be a radio hit, but it just still connects with so many people because he writes from the heart. He doesn't care about, you know, those.
Yeah.
certain
And again, like you know, this is one of those things where I would love to interview them and ask like, what did that creative process look like? Because, you know, I'm curious. It's like, whose idea was it? Did Chris come up and be like, hey, let's write, you know, a verse about being in a madhouse? Like, you know, a lot of times people will take the lead or just like hear something and be like, oh, you know, this has got me thinking of like, you know, this subject matter. And I'm sure it was like, it worked both ways. On one song, maybe somebody came up with the initial concept and then they just went in on it together. But it does have me wondering like which songs, you know, who led the charge? Because oftentimes that's what happens. Somebody comes up with an idea and is like, oh, you know what? Be interesting if we did this. And the other person's like, yeah, let's dive in.
Yeah.
So,
Well, if you guys have any information on that, let us know, because that is super interesting. Thank you guys for watching, though. Hey, if you enjoyed our video, our reaction, make sure you guys drop a like and hit that subscribe button. Also, if you watch our channel and you're new to Ren, make sure to go check out Ren and Chris Webby and their music, because we are not, any constitute for the original content. So make sure you guys go check out the original content and show support.
That's right. And we will see you on the next one, baby. Peace.